As a child who grew up in the UK at some point between the ages of 11 and 14, you would have learnt about, or at least heard of, the Industrial Revolution in school. As an adult, did you ever think about this fascinating time in British history and how it connects to the artificial intelligence you hear so much about today? In a way, you could say one paved the way for the other, but do you know what that timeline looks like? So much has changed from then to where we are today. Imagine the major changes made to machinery, innovations achieved, the impact on society and the way we work and live. It's interesting to think about, right? We've come a heck of a long way as a species. It's pretty awesome to consider that there's actually a tie between the time of steam engines and all those old school machines and the high-tech AI world we're all living in right now. This video is going to be a deep dive into this connection and how the Industrial Revolution set the stage for the rise of artificial intelligence. Stick around to unpack this epic journey of machines that really shook things up in the industrial world, from steam engines to AI algorithms. The Industrial Revolution, a period of rapid industrial growth, began in Britain around 1760. It was an era that changed the world, making the transition from hand production methods to machines and marking a shift from rural to industrial societies. Our journey begins with the invention of the steam engine by James Watt in 1769. This innovation turned heat into mechanical energy, powering factories, mills and mines, and paving the way for the mechanization of industries. Next, we step into the world of textiles. In 1764, James Hargreaves invented the spinning jenny, a machine that spun multiple threads at once, greatly increasing the speed of cloth production. This was a game changer, as it shifted the balance from hand spinning to machine spinning, making textiles cheaper and more accessible. Following closely was the power loom, invented by Edmund Cartwright in 1785. This machine automated the process of weaving, speeding up production and reducing the need for skilled labor. The power loom is considered one of the key inventions of the Industrial Revolution, as it transformed the textile industry and played a crucial role in the rapid industrialization of Britain. Think of the impact this had on fashion and on production time. Insert any of your favorite fashion brands here: Zara, Boohoo, Dior, Prada. Both high-end and high street also indirectly benefited from this. The revolution wasn't just about machines. It also saw the rise of factories, a new way of organizing labor. Factories brought workers and machines under one roof, creating an environment where efficiency and productivity could flourish. The era of intense innovation and change didn't stop at the factory doors. It brought about significant social changes too, leading to urbanization and demographic shifts, as people flocked to cities in search of work. It sparked a new era of economic growth and prosperity, but also raised important questions about workers' rights and the environmental impact of industrialization. This era not only revolutionized the manufacturing industry, but also set the foundation for technological advancements we see today. The Industrial Revolution was a catalyst, a spark that ignited a chain reaction of technological progress, leading us from steam engines and spinning jennies to the digital age and beyond. The Industrial Revolution brought forth a wave of technological advancements that forever changed the course of human history. This era, often described as a period of rapid industrial growth from the mid-18th to mid-19th century, marked the transition from manual labor to mechanized production. But beyond the steam engines and factories, the Industrial Revolution was also a hotbed for technological innovation. Let's delve into some of these significant advancements. The telegraph, invented by Samuel Morse in the mid-19th century, revolutionized communication. It allowed messages to be sent over long distances in a matter of minutes, as opposed to the days or weeks it took for letters to be delivered. This leap in communication technology was a precursor to the instantaneous global communication, such as emails and text messages we enjoy today. Hot on the heels of the telegraph, Alexander Graham Bell's invention of the telephone in the late 19th century took communication a step further. The telephone allowed for voice transmission, making long-distance communication more personal and efficient. This concept has evolved into the smartphones we can't live without, providing not just voice but video communication at our fingertips. Then there was Thomas Edison's light bulb, the invention that literally brightened our world. But more than that, it was a testament to the power of electricity, which would later become the lifeblood of the computing age. These inventions, while groundbreaking in their own right, were more than just individual achievements. They represented a shift in societal thinking, a readiness to embrace technology and innovation. The telegraph and the telephone demonstrated the power of instant messaging, setting the stage for the digital age. Edison's light bulb illuminated the potential of electricity, paving the way for the development of electronic devices. These inventions were the stepping stones towards the development of the computing age. They laid the groundwork for the technology we use today, from our personal computers to the smartphones in our pockets. If not for the technological advances of the Industrial Revolution, the Information Age, and by extension, the development of artificial intelligence, may have remained a distant dream. As we move forward into the future, let's not forget the past that has shaped our present. The progress made during the Industrial Revolution acted as a springboard for the Information Age. Let's jump into how this happened. We know the Industrial Revolution was marked by significant growth in technology, which in turn laid the groundwork for what we now call the Information Age. It was a period of rapid industrial growth with far-reaching influences in virtually every sphere of human life. In the midst of this revolution, something exceptional happened. The world saw the development of the first programmable computer. This was not a sleek laptop or a powerful desktop as we know them today. This was a mechanical computing machine, a behemoth by today's standards, but without doubt, a miracle in its time. This incredible machine was the analytical engine, devised by Charles Babbage. It was designed to automatically perform a sequence of calculations. Although never built during Babbage's lifetime, it was a clear vision of a general-purpose computer. The analytical engine was a catalyst, a spark that ignited the imagination of generations to come. It was the foundation for the modern computing industry. Brands like Apple and Samsung would have been a distant dream without this amazing piece of machinery. Let's not forget Ada Lovelace, often hailed as the world's first computer programmer. Lovelace worked with Babbage on the analytical engine and foresaw its potential beyond just number crunching. She predicted that machines like this could one day compose complex music, produce graphics, and be useful to science. She was envisioning the future of artificial intelligence even before the term was coined. The Industrial Revolution, with its steam engines and telegraphs, transformed the world. It set the stage for the Information Age, a period characterized by the rapid shift from traditional industry to one based on the processing and distribution of information. The transition from the Industrial Revolution to the Information Age wasn't overnight. It was a gradual shift, a mixture of human ingenuity, technological advancements, and societal changes. But it was this change that set the stage for the birth of artificial intelligence. This change marked the beginning of a new era, the era of artificial intelligence. The concept of machines that could mimic human intelligence was no longer a science fiction fantasy. Artificial intelligence, or AI as it's commonly known, was born out of the human desire to create machines that could think like us, reason like us, and even learn like us. The first baby steps towards AI were taken by Alan Turing during the mid-20th century. Turing, a British mathematician and logician, posed a simple yet profound question: can machines think? To answer this, he created what we know today as the Turing test, a method of inquiry in artificial intelligence for determining whether or not a computer is capable of human-like thought. But the concept of AI didn't stop at the Turing test. In the late 50s, John McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence and organized the Dartmouth Conference. The event considered the birthplace of AI as a field of study. Here, scientists hypothesized that every feature of learning or intelligence could be so precisely described that it could be simulated by a machine. The next few decades saw the development of the first AI models. These models were simple, rule-based systems that could perform tasks such as playing chess or solving logical problems. But as technology advanced, so did AI. We moved from rule-based systems to machine learning, where computers could learn from data and make decisions or predictions based on that data. We live in the age of deep learning, a subset of machine learning. Here, artificial neural networks, inspired by our understanding of the human brain, are used to make sense of vast amounts of data. These systems can recognize patterns, interpret complex data, and even generate human-like text. And so, from Turing's hypothetical question to today's deep learning models, the birth and evolution of AI has been a journey of relentless human curiosity and ingenuity. The journey from steam engines to AI has been a fascinating one. and we are only at the beginning. Before we wrap things up, let's put your knowledge to the test with a quick quiz. Don't worry, it's not a pass or fail situation, just a fun way to see how much you've absorbed from our journey so far. So, are you ready? Let's begin. Question 1. Can you remember who invented the steam engine and in what year? Pause the video and think about it. The answer is James Watt, and the invention happened in the year 1769. How did you do? Let's move on to the next one. Question 2. Who is often referred to as the father of AI? Give it a thought. If you guessed John McCarthy, you're correct. McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence and organized the Dartmouth Conference, marking the birth of AI as a field of study. Question 3. Our last question for this quiz. What was the significant contribution of Ada Lovelace to the field of AI? Take your time. Ada Lovelace's contributions to the analytical engine and her visionary ideas about its potential laid the groundwork for the concept of artificial intelligence. Well done! Whether you got all the answers right or learned something new, you've completed the quiz. So pat yourself on the back and remember, the purpose of learning is growth. As we began our journey from the Industrial Revolution to AI, we explored the dawn of the Industrial Revolution, a period of radical change and innovation. This era not only transformed production methods, but also set the foundation for the technological advances we enjoy today. From the steam engine to the power loom, these innovations paved the way for the information age, and ultimately the birth of artificial intelligence. As we stand on the edge of a new era in technology, remember the past shapes the present and the present will shape the future. Now, as our journey comes to an end, let's take a moment to reflect on the key points mentioned today. See you next time. Keep exploring and learning, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.